Alright, so this is week 2 of PTL, and I'm going up against the Nethermost Bisharps this week. So, yeah, looking at the initial matchup, the things that jump out to me are, first of all, Curum. Curum is quite a versatile Pokemon. It can run, a few different sets. It can go Specs, Scarf, it can go Sob Roost. Definitely annoying. It's got Natural Bulk as well, so fairly difficult to break unless I hit it super effectively. Chandelure is pretty scary as well, especially under my own sun as well. It can hit me very hard, especially with Choice Specs. Crobat is generally just fast, and yeah, it's a little bit annoying in that way. And Gastrodon, outside of Venusaur, I really do struggle against. Can't really hit it super effectively otherwise. I mean, Zeraora does get Grass Knot, but Grass Knot isn't doing that much to Gastrodon anyway. Yeah, so looking at this, I've definitely got some threats against him. Venusaur in the sun is really good here. It hits everything on his team pretty well. So yeah, let's just get into the replay and see what happens. Right off the bat in team preview, I'm definitely relieved to not see the Chandelure. Chandelure, like I said, definitely hits my team pretty hard, but he didn't bring it, so that's nice for me. Another thing I've noticed is no Shuckle, and obviously while Shuckle isn't too much of a problem, I did struggle to just stop it from Sticky Web being in front of me, so yeah, not having to deal with Sticky Web this game is nice. Other than that, yeah, Gastrodon came. That's the most annoying thing on this team probably, but expected that to come. And yeah, so let's just get right into it. So, turn 1. Terrible lead for me. I start with Steelix as he has Gastrodon. And yeah, right off the bat, pretty bad start. So I'm just going to go into Chansey here and then see what he does. So he goes for School. And then this time I'm just going to quick Teleport. So as he goes into Sizzle, I bring out my Torkoal. So now here, I mean, he's going to go for a U-turn here. I know that without having to think about it, but I just click Lava Plume anyway because I want to see what he does. Maybe get a burn on something. So yeah, he U-turns out into Cura at that Lava Plume. So yeah, I see leftovers on Curum, and then immediately I'm thinking, okay, this is probably a Sob Roost set. Now I'm about to make the best play ever. Okay, I stay in on my Torkoal for no reason and sack it turn 4. Now, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, what if he subs here? I don't want him to get a free sub. But then, I can still go to Chansey anyway, because even if he's behind a sub, he can't really do anything to me. So that's definitely a huge misplay on my part, and yeah, I lost my Torkoal already turn 4. So this is really bad, because now in 6 turns, Venusaur, well after 6 turns, Venusaur really won't do that much for me in this game, because the sun will be gone. So, Torkoal's down and I bring in Urshifu. I'm just going to click Close Combat here as he goes into Sizzle, and yeah, get a bit of damage on that. So I'll bring out Steelix here as he does go for the knockoff. That's okay. I'm going to take the opportunity to get out my Stealth Rocks because yeah, he has to U-turn out in front of me because he can't really touch me, and Gastrodon comes back in. So yeah, as Gastrodon comes in, I'm going to go into Venusaur here. Yeah, so my thought process here is he's yawned me, I'm drowsy. But the thing is, I've only got 1 turn of sun left anyway, so if I just attack while the sun is still up and let this thing go to sleep, it should be okay because, once sun's down, Venusaur doesn't do too much for me. But the thing is, I make a really bad play here again, so it's very obvious that he's not going to stay in on a Giga Drain. He's probably going to, well, it doesn't really matter what he goes to. I could just Weather Ball here and hit anything pretty hard in his team, apart from obviously Gastrodon. But I just go for the Giga Drain anyway because this Gastrodon's annoying me, I want to get rid of it. But yeah, he goes into Crobat and I Giga Drain and do absolutely nothing. So now Venusaur's asleep and sun is down, which is really bad for me. So I'll go Steelix here on Crobat as he misses Super Fang, which was pretty lucky by me. Steelix obviously would have lost half of its current HP to that, so yeah, for now my Steelix is still healthy. Yeah, he'll U-turn out as I just go for the Heavy Slam. I probably could have thrown up a Toxic here to be honest, try and catch the Gastrodon, but I'm kind of on the back foot and I didn't want to, I don't want to risk too much health on Steelix, so that's why I Heavy Slam. I'll go into my Venusaur here and just take the hit. And I think I just decided to sack Venusaur because in my head it's like, I can't really do much with it because the sun is down. To be honest, I should have gone Steelix here. Venusaur was still able to click Giga Drain onto Gastrodon. And yeah, again, so that wasn't looking very good for me here. Turn 14, I've lost my my 2 Pokemon that originally were thinking to be my win condition. So yeah, we're in a pretty bad spot here. But yeah, now that now I can bring in my Zeraora and yeah, let's go for a knockoff. But even then, this Gastrodon just has sticky hold, so the knockoff doesn't even do anything. So now I'm just thinking, oh, I'm going to struggle to break this Gastrodon, so I'll go into my Chansey here, and then teleport out. So here, what I think my opponent was going for was a defog here to get rid of the Stealth Rock. I actually have Fire Punch on the Zero Aura, and I'm about to use it because I really don't want him to get rid of these rocks. These rocks are really good against his team because obviously it chips down Kyurem and Crobat, but it also gives me the necessary chip I need on Tapu Lele for Urshifu to be able to KO with Wicked Blow. So I'm just going to Fire Punch as he does stay in, and I managed to take down Sizzle. So again, he goes back into Gastrodon, and I'll do my standard move of pivoting into Chansey. And then on the Mjorn, I'm just going to click Teleport, see what he does, and he brings in Tapu Lele. So yeah, as Lele comes in, I see this as the opportunity to bring in Urshifu. So yeah, Urshifu is Choice Scarf, so I know for a fact it's faster than even a Choice Scarf Tapu Lele. And yeah, Wicked Blow here, I'm guaranteed KO off the Stealth Rocks. It did about, I think it was 89% minimum, so yeah, getting that Rock Chick was definitely necessary. So yeah, now I can click Wicked Blow, and I get rid of Tapu Lele, which is really great for me. So here he goes into Sceptile, and Sceptile gets its Psychic Seed off, giving it the Unburden speed boost. So I'm looking at Calcs here, and I see that Leaf Storm does about, I think, 85% to me, so I'm just going to stay in Wicked Blow, because Wicked Blow will clean up the kill, and at this point I don't really need health on Urshifu. As long as it can come in and click its button, it's fine. So yeah, he actually reveals Acrobatics here, which does even less than Leaf Storm would have done, but yeah, that's great, because now Sceptile's gone. Here, I'm not entirely sure why he brought in Crobat. Well, I think the reason he brought in Crobat is because he didn't think I was Scarfed at this point, because maybe his Lele, well, normally I'd outspeed Lele anyway, so yeah, he probably thought Urshifu is chipped down and Crobat can take the kill, but luckily for me, I'm Scarfed, so Urshifu gets yet another kill. So all of a sudden, I've gone from a really bad position to being back in this game, and yeah, that's great. This Urshifu Pokemon was kind of busted, but yeah, so I'm in a really good position now. Well, I'm in a decent position now, but this Gastrodon is still a huge problem. So yeah, I'm going to go out to Chansey once again on the Gastrodon, and once again I'm going to click Teleport and see what he does. Well, actually no, I think I go for a Seismic Toss. Yeah, I go for a Seismic Toss here. Okay. If I went for a Teleport there, I could have brought Urshifu in and clicked Close Combat, but yeah, unfortunately I didn't want to make the same play, I think, every turn that Chansey was in, so I just, yeah, went for the toss here. Which is really unfortunate because he's going to get the sub up. So here I go into Urshifu, but my U-turn does not break the sub whatsoever, so I'm kind of in a position now where this thing's just annoying. So right now in this game, he's got two special attackers and I've got a Chansey. And Chansey rules both of these things, but the problem is, Chansey doesn't do anything back because Kyurem has a substitute and Roost. So yeah, this is where it gets a little bit repetitive, so I'm just going to spend a bunch of turns Seismic Tossing to break the sub and soft boiling while I'm figuring out what to do. So I did this for I think 5 more turns. And then eventually I realised that, oh, hang on a second, I don't actually need Zero Aura this game, so let me just skip to that. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I realised I don't actually need Zero Aura this game, so I'm going to teleport out into it. And I'm going to make sure that I'm going to break this sub and bring in Urshifu if he kills me. So I close combat on the sub, break it, as he does knock me out. So Zero Aura is gone, but now this allows me to bring in Urshifu and click close combat. So yeah, I go for the close combat and Kyurem goes down, which is great. So now it's just Gastrodon. Now I'm going to say this right now, if I had Toxic on this Chansey, this game would have been over right here, but because I went for Healing Wish instead of Toxic on Chansey, yeah, this game takes a lot longer than it needs to. So basically, I'm in a position where this thing kind of walls a lot of my team, but Chansey also walls it. So I'm going to go into Chansey here, take the hit, and I'm going to try and teleport out into Steelix. So basically, my Steelix has Toxic, so my plan is to teleport out into Steelix. Steelix lives 1 hit from Gastrodon, and then I get the Toxic off. So I think I'm going to Soft Bolt and then teleport. Yeah, get my health back and then teleport out of there. Okay, so yeah, Steelix comes in, takes a Scald and lands Toxic. Now, if I missed this Toxic, this game would have taken like 20 more turns because I would have had to stall this thing out of recover, which would have been very, very annoying. So I'm glad this Toxic landed because it just sped everything up. So now, yeah, I just go back into Chansey here, and then eventually this thing's going to go down to Toxic and Seismic Toss. And yeah, that's going to be GG. So that's week 2 done. I'm just going to skip forward here because it's just me spamming Seismic Toss till it dies. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be week 2 of the PTL. So right now we're 2-0, which is really, really good start. Like I said, I've never started a season 2-0, let alone... Well, I never started a season 1-0, let alone 2-0, so this is a really, really good start for me. And yeah, hoping I continue it next week. Once again, GG to Honch, and yeah, see you next time.